So you might want to hurry. And remember, you're being closely monitored. They're watching us from the windows, right? Is this the blind spot for the windows?
Yeah? Dude, what the fuck are you doing? They said you're being watched.
No, just pretend like as if you're disagreeing with what I'm doing. I'm gonna destroy. Just say something.
Anand, what are you doing? What the fuck, man? Stop. Man, stop! Anand, what the fuck?
Oh, you don't have to be seen in this one. You're not acting in this. I'll explain it over. Why? Just wait. Is there any way we can install a camera here or something so that we can see who's going and collecting the letters?
Help!
Shit. Damn it. The letter's gone. Okay, here's my logic. If these guys want to know what happened in the blind spot, then they'll have to watch the episode. And if we recreate the entire thing without me making the copy, they'll never know what I did in that blind spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the top. Let's start. So that's how we have the letter.
Dude, that is genius. Now we can just use that letter as evidence, no?
Yeah, but I think more than that, I can like confirm that it's a two-person job because there was one person banging the door, there was one person to pick it up over there, and also the handwritings on the front and the back of the letter don't match.
So in Central now we can just cross-check everyone's handwriting in the hostel with the letters.
That's like 1,000 people, dude. I think we need to narrow down like 50 people, and then maybe we have a chance.
The trail that you were following. Did you actually find something on that trail?
Not much really. I mean, one thing that I figured when I followed the vandalized posters, I ended up in that guy's room. You know that guy who keeps breaking his leg and both. And if you don't end up in that room, then you end up in the warden's room when you start following the posters which were torn off, not just vandalized.
The group of people who did the vandalism, maybe they lived on that trail. Or maybe the warden did it.
I don't know. Maybe if I can pull out all the names of the people who live around the posters, they should be the ones who did it because they're the closest to it, right?
Yeah.
That would be a thing.
Makes sense.
We'll have to figure it out. Okay, so our list of suspects are Piyush Nagpal, Kumar Raj, Dhan Raj, Yash Raj, Dev Purohit, Yam Raj, Prince, Jackson, Ajay Raj, John Raj, and Mahan Raj. Now the real question is, what is suspicious about this list of people?
Is he joking or is he stupid? Anand,
Yeah.
the surnames.
Oh shit. This Raj keeps coming again and again. Wait, Raj? Does that mean the Royal Raj group?
Holy shit, I'm not fucking with those guys, man. I'm not fucking with those guys. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. But if it was them, I wouldn't be surprised.
I started off making this docu-series to show people that it is not okay to vandalize things. I promised all my viewers that I will expose the person/people who were causing all this damage across campus. I was unaware that this promise might cost me my own life. Nevertheless, I am determined to state the facts and present every shred of evidence I hold, even if that means that I have to sleep with one eye open at night. Every college has students from all across the world. When put in an unfamiliar environment, Our first response is to find something familiar. This leads to groupism. Colleges consist of groups based on the sex, language, caste, creed, places of birth, type of admission, etc. Take me for example. I'm part of a group which consists of all the Malayalis in the college, another which consists of all the NRIs in the college, and a group of drama enthusiasts. Similarly, each person belongs to one or more groups like this in college. The Royal Raj is a group like this. They are known all across college for being one of the scariest groups of people. They have been in the middle of most of the chaos across college. They were the first ones who began the tradition of beating up people on their birthdays, famously known as GPL. They were the first ones to egg random people walking around for fun. I don't know how that is fun and who that is fun for. They were also associated with one of the biggest crimes to happen on campus: the slashing of a security guard. That's right, a security guard was slashed with a piece of wood for asking the gang to move from the middle of the road. Not one person across college has a nice thing to say about them.
Seriously, man, these guys are just a bunch of good for nothing assholes. They've egged me so many times. I'm not normally scared of bullies. These guys just do whatever they want to.
I personally don't like that group. It's an all-male group. No girls are part of that group. I mean, that's such a sexist thing. There should be a group like Royal Rani or something, then you men will understand.
Really? There's not a single girl?
None, no.
Would you like to be a part of that group?
Of course not. They're a bunch of creeps and perverts. But yeah, if a woman wants to be a part, they should be allowed.
यार माना वो बुरे लोग थे, but they have changed a lot after the incident.
The incident. This was a turning point for most groups in college. CC and the Royal Raj were inseparable. He used to fish them out of most of the problems they used to fall into. Then on that day, 4th March 2019, everything changed. The issue got so out of control that even CC couldn't do anything about it. Everything that could go wrong that night went as wrong as possible. That's when the entire college concluded nothing good comes from cheap whiskey. This one clip changed their entire life.
तेरे बाप ने कोई कीड़ा क्या? अगर तेरे बाप ने फेल किया तो तेरा और उसका दोनों का मुंह तोड़
अबे ये क्या किया? अबे फेंक उसे, फेंक!
क्या कर रहे हो तुम यहाँ पे? भागो यहाँ से! अबे चल, भागो, चल यहाँ से!
Ajay Singh Rathore. He was not the son of any staff member. Son of Prem Singh Rathore, the Dean of Student Welfare. They had murdered the son of one of the most powerful deans on campus and also one of the scariest teachers. The consequences were unavoidable. The student who murdered Ajay was put in prison. The rest of the group were given a final warning for not reporting the crime and being intoxicated on campus. Here's the thing. I was still in shock that CC didn't even try to pull them out of this one. The reason that they never got into trouble for slashing that security guard was because CC handled the guard right after they slashed him. He came to their rescue for anything because they were one of the most powerful groups on campus and that made him invincible. CC and RR went hand in hand at any given point. I had to somehow connect them to the vandalisms, which now when I think about it, wasn't the smartest connections to be stubborn about.
Okay, so let's look at the three elements. Okay, motive very strong. They were blacklisted from college. They're not getting jobs. They're not getting their lives screwed. So, motive is strong. Opportunity. They have access to the balconies. They have access to the posters. In fact, they're very close to the posters. So opportunity strong. Now I know you have to look at their alibi, but I think as of now, RR is a good scene. But the problem is, the moment we start investigating RR, okay, CC is going to come running. Okay, and he's going to be like, oh, my precious kids did not do anything, they're so innocent, blah 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 blah. So the first thing we need to do is prove CC is a scumbag, and that will make his opinion invalid.
Why? We can just find the weakling in RR and ask them where were they on the night of vandalism. Like, where were they? I'm pretty sure CC is not jobless enough to just go around doing the.
I'm not saying CC is the one who did it. But you remember that interview we took in that room? In his room? He just got lost suddenly. Dude, the moment he brought up BC, he just became like. I'm telling you, I'm not telling you he did it, but he knows something about it. And I know exactly how to do it also. Look, every disco meeting happens like a proper cold room scene. Okay, so there's an audio recording of the entire meeting. So all we need to do is get that audio recording, and that audio recording is public information. So if we get the RR disco hearing tape, then we can find out exactly what happened during that meeting. I'm sure CC came up somewhere in that meeting.
Still don't think it's a good idea, but if you say so, let's just get the tapes. We'll give them a listen.
Yeah, that's all. Let's go.
What happened to you at the party?
Dude.
I found you passed out on the bathroom floor, man.
Dude,
So fucking
please,
late.
let's not talk about it right now.
You're trying to like the train.
Dude.
Okay. Yeah, we're now getting the audio recordings.
Wait, why? What happened?
The administrative staff is saying that there is like it's new confidentiality agreement or something. I don't know, man. They're like everyone after RR is all the audio recordings are confidential.
How can they do that?
I don't know. Apparently they can. And he says we'll have to go to like RTI or something. I don't feel like doing all that right now. Can you?
Shit, man, I won't do it.
Okay.
Anand,
Yeah.
I need a huge favor of you.
Well,
See, go to the meeting where the new inspector is coming. Go there, smile a little bit. Let the student coordinator do all the talking, and just come back and tell us what happened there.
why? Why can't you do this?
Because I need to go and meet a girl. Like, there's this chick who's super into me, and she said hi first. And like, she asked like if we can meet. And I was like, okay, fine.
I don't get it. Where did you meet her?
See, I'll tell you. I was waiting for this question. That's the coolest part. Okay, so I was watching for the 108th time the legendary क्योंकि सास भी कभी बहू थी. And there was me lying on the road, and he was dying for the 7th time. And there was Tulsi who was running behind him. And there was dhum ta na 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 dhum ta na 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 dhum ta na 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 dhum ta na na na.
Okay, I get it. I'll do it. It's
Okay,
fine.
fine.
I'll do
Thank you,
it.
bro.
But I need a favor from you.
What is that?
You submitted something for the RR incident, right? Like a video or something?
Can we like not talk about?
Yeah, we don't have to talk about it. Just send me that video. I know you submitted. Are you the guy who shot it from the lower angle where
No,
he got?
that wasn't me. Who was that?
Then who is that?
Like, that's another video. I'll send it to you if you want that.
You submitted another video.
Yeah, I did.
Send it.
I'll send it. I don't have my phone right now. That's there in my bag. I'll send it to you. Wait.
Okay,
For
cool.
sure.
Yeah, sure. I'll do it. No worries.
Is it okay?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, bro. I owe you a big time. Bye.
Best of luck for your Vastraharan. That guy
He's
is
gonna-
not getting laid.
He's gonna get catfish.
अरे सर कुछ खास नहीं आप बताओ आप कहाँ चले
अरे मैं तो आज आरआर के साथ प्लान है दारू का आता हूँ
क्या बात
Holy shit, CC is giving them alcohol?
Yup.
That means he's helping them too?
Yeah, I knew this. So this is a giant fuck you to you. I'm gonna come back from the auditor right now. You figure out something till then. We're gonna talk about this.
You don't say. You're throwing up at the party, yaar.
Come on, let it go!
Let me state for the record that I am the Dean of Student Welfare, and you know that you have made my life living here since the projects have started. So congratulations, you have finally won. So college is lost, but you were expecting a new inspector. So I think he's late or something. Oh, sir. Thank you. Okay.
Good evening, people. I am the inspector that has been appointed by the government. As you all know, my job is to evaluate the college, which I've already done. I've been pretending to be a student from the past 1 week now. And I've re-evaluated every aspect which had questions raised to it. Unfortunately, I feel that the college is working perfectly fine as it is. In my hand, I have proof that the students have been violating the college laws. And this is a question in the name of the students who have been raising questions. This folder contains proof that the students have been faking bills to extract money from the college, and the enormous amount of money that has been embezzled by the societies to go to other college fests. And it also has the photographs that show that the students have been ruining college property and have destroyed all the maintenance work done by the college authorities. I also have on record an audio recording of a student admitting to these activities.
From me, okay? You heard this from me. A student body member, you heard this from me. None of the students here deserve anything. You get it? Nothing.
Thank you, Mr. Anand Menon, 4th year mechanical engineering, for letting me know where to start looking from. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Really, Anand? Really? There are thousands of students in this campus, and you found only the inspector to show your anger on? We have been working for this protest for almost 2 months. 2 months has been me going from one team to the other, explaining to them why they are wrong. Do you know how much time it took to explain to every student coordinator that where the funds were going and how important this protest was? Half of us are flunking out of college because of this protest. They have cancelled the fest because of this protest. And what do you care about, man? Your stupid docu-series. Where has this even led you? Nowhere. Now we will never be able to catch the actual culprit. Congratulations, guys. What are you looking at? The great Anand Menon has helped the college win. And we will never be able to help it all. The college will be eating our funds as it is for the entire lives. And we will never be able to take a stand. Come on, cheer up. Be happy. Congratulations. The college is won.
Helpless. In one word, if I had to describe my emotional state since the moment I started this docu-series, would have to be helpless. My best friend had accused me of being the vandal all this while. None of the societies in the college were getting any money from the college. To top it off, my girlfriend clearly did not give a rat's ass about me. This docu-series was breaking me down as a person bit by bit. Every lead would seduce me into following it, and all I would end up with was a pile of nothing. Was I wrong to assume that RR are the people behind this? Their motive? Strong. Their opportunity? Strong. They were rebellious, reckless, rogue, rowdy. I learned that night that RR had nothing to do with the vandalisms in the college. All it took was one simple phone call.
Hello, is this Anand Menon speaking?
Yes.
My name is Chanchal. I'm a huge fan of what you're doing, by the way, and I'm studying in the same college as you.
Oh, thank you so much. Means a lot.
So I'm calling basically to tell you that this Indian vandal has struck in the girls' hostel as well. It looks like the BP from the balcony in the pilot episode. I've sent you the email on your number.
Really? There's not a single girl?
None. No.
I, Anand Menon, officially give up.